Good morning, I'm Cameron Moore, Executive Officer with the Wilmington-Cape Home Builders Association, and this is October's Advocacy Corner. Tyler Newman joining me from base. Thank you, Tyler, for joining me. Folks, this month we are doing a call to action to our membership, and the call to action is the fact that we have November elections coming up for municipal candidates, which basically means city elections. This call to action is, quite frankly, get out and vote. If you live within the city, whether it be the city of Wilmington, the town of Leland, the beach towns, Wrightsville Beach, Carolina Beach, Curry Beach, and it's also in our Pender area as well, Surf City and the beaches up there. You need to get out and vote, and quite frankly, you need to support candidates that support our industry. It makes our jobs a lot easier, and quite frankly, if our jobs are easier, it certainly makes your job a lot easier. Tyler, we talked a little bit to our board of directors as far as the base board of directors and also the HBA board of directors, and of course we formally came out and supported key candidates that are supporting our industry. Wanted to talk a little bit about that today and some of the folks that, some of the races, but also some of the folks that we're supporting. So in the city of Wilmington, just kind of if you'll run through a little bit who the HBA is supporting and quite frankly why that we're supporting them.
So the way that it works really is, BASE doesn't have a PAC, but we work with our advocacy partners to identify folks that are running in elections, to talk to folks that are thinking about running in elections, and then work with them as they, kind of formalize their organizational support.
Right.
On the home builder side, here in Wilmington, the mayor of the city of Wilmington, longtime friend of the industry, Bill Saffo, is somebody that the HBA came out to support, and then there are 3 seats open on the Wilmington City Council, and that race is especially important because in spite of the hundreds of thousands of folks that live in the city, right, in 2015 for the municipal elections, the 3rd and 4th place votes were separated by, I think, 88, 89 votes, less than 1/2%. And turnout was between 2,000 and 4,000 folks that voted in those. So you had a super razor-thin margin that elected one candidate over another, and I think you'll see this time the same thing's going to happen. So I think the HBA identified 2 candidates that they're supporting, Deb Hayes and Charlie Rivenbark, that are both involved in the industry, friends of the industry on the home building side, and the business community at large, and have supported those 2 in spite of the fact that there are 3 seats open.
Correct. That is correct. Switching gears a little bit to some of our beach towns, Wrightsville Beach, Alderman Hank Miller, and also board member, HBA board member, candidate Ken Dole. Those are 2 folks that we're supporting too, as you say, key folks to our industry. Carolina Beach, Mayor Dan Wilcox has always been involved in the construction sector for a long time and always been a good friend of the HBA's. And over switching gears across the river, we move over to the Leland area. Leland Mayor Brenda Bozeman, been a friend of ours as well on many different issues. We've had recently some issues over there, parking and stuff like that. So
absolutely. I mean, it's critical for folks to understand. The people that get elected in November, and early voting starts on October 19th, which is important to know. But the people that get elected in November are going to be the ones that make huge decisions on the future of our community and the future of your business. In Wilmington alone, whoever gets elected to City Council is going to approve the new development ordinance that's going to set the stage for investment and development in Wilmington for the next 20 to 25 years.
Correct.
It's not any more complicated than that. And if you don't have folks that are sitting up there on Tuesday nights making the decisions that understand home building or understand real estate or understand investment and development and support your business, then I think we're all going to have a big problem moving forward.
Very true, and that's the point, and that's the reason for this month's Advocacy Corner, and quite frankly, a call to action. Members, you need to get out, you need to vote. Early voting will start here soon. We'll have information that we'll be sending out directly to the membership as far as all the polling places, early voting stops and everything, but on November the 7th, which will be obviously a Tuesday, Election Day, please go out and vote, and please support these candidates that support your industry. With that, Tyler, thank you for joining this month. And as always, you can check out everything that BASE is working on our behalf and also the many partners that you work with in our toolbox. And we will see you in November. Thank you.